Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today is week 4. I know, I'm 2 days late again. But a lot of things have been happening for me this week. It's been really busy. Last week has been really busy. I got some really great news. It's also been very tiring. So I don't know, I've been feeling really tired, and I have these moments where I'm like really productive and I get all these things done, and then it's almost like I need like a day or two to like sleep and like just recuperate, because it's like my brain is just mentally exhausted, like really mentally exhausted. So I did a lot of stuff this week that made me very tired and really exhausted, and just a lot of things have been happening. So I didn't get it to Wednesday, plus Wednesday itself was a big ordeal for me. Not for me personally. My mom had a colonoscopy, so I had to help her with that. If you watched my vlogs before, you know that I think that my tiredness is also to do with my thyroid, and because I've gained a little bit of weight. And so I did a blood test and I haven't heard anything, so no news is probably good news. So that means that my thyroid level was within range. But I know sometimes, like, because my pharmacist can see that stuff too, and I know sometimes their opinion of what a good range is and what my doctor's opinion of a good range is, I don't think they see eye to eye on that. Because he's told me, like, you're actually quite, like, it's actually quite low. And she's like, no, it's fine. And so I'm like, all right, but I do feel tired, so yeah. So in saying that, another thing that my doctor actually sent me for last week was a sleep apnea test. So basically they refer you to this place, and instead of going into a place and get sleep apnea tested, they actually send you home with a machine now. So I had an appointment and she walked me through how to set up this machine, and I took it home and I actually went to sleep with it. And I talked a little bit about it here. So I have my sleep apnea take-home tests. So I got this lovely little box, Advanced Respiratory Care Network. Ooh, apparently it's number 2. Has all these interface and plugs and stuff. And I got, this is a microphone, and I'm gonna put it right here. And I gotta tape this to my body so it doesn't move when I move around.
Okay.
And then
you got the tape.
And then this is for my finger. It's gonna take my heart rate.
Oh wow.
And then this sees my breathing, so I gotta put this in my nose and tape it up to my face and my neck.
Oh shit.
So.
All right. You have tape? Did they give you a tape?
Yeah.
At least?
Yeah,
okay.
I got my tape.
Okay, need a help, or what the hell are you doing with this thing? Why are you setting it up like this?
Because I'm recording. Who do you think I'm talking to?
Oh!
I got the power cord.
Okay. You gotta... Alright.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I've got it.
Make sure now you got it all.
I got it. I got it. I have to record at least 5 hours of this, and if I don't record 5 hours of this, then... Yeah, if I don't do 5 hours of this, that means that I have to do it again. So, once I'm hooked up and strapped in, I can't get out. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's get this thing hooked up. here I am, ready to go to bed. So good night, and I will see you in the morning. Good morning. That was my sleep apnea test. I haven't heard anything back yet. It's only been a week-ish. Yeah, about a week-ish. I think the worst part about the sleep apnea is I was still taking tape glue off myself forever. And it really like irritated my skin. Like even now, like I don't know if you can see it, but it's still really itchy and it like really irritated. I had all these red marks on me for like the longest time. I finally just got the tape off my wrist because it was like, I don't know, it was like collecting dirt or something and it just looked like little black marks on my skin. So I finally got it off. And yeah, it was interesting. I had the most uncomfortable sleep because I like had to sleep with all this stuff taped to me and it was horrible. Okay, so one of the things that I really kind of prescribe to, and because I do a lot of mental health stuff, like I see a psychiatrist about every 2 weeks. And because if you've watched any of my vlogs before, you know that last year I had like this situation at work that, you know, I kind of was on stress leave and I was off work, and then I came to the situation where I can be on, I can apply for long-term disability and be off work due to my mental health, or I could not work there and then find something that I was passionate about. And that was the kick that I needed to start doing more film stuff, like more full-time, because I realized that if I'm going to stress over a job, I want it to be something I'm really passionate about. And working for an employer that constantly made me feel less than a human being was not a good place to work. So yeah, so from that, I'm still gaining my confidence back, and I find like even in my filmmaking world and in the stuff that I've always been really good at, by taking control, doing things right away, I'm really second guessing myself a lot. And so I've learned to listen to my body, listen to what it's telling me, and when it's telling me I'm tired and I need to take a break, take a break. So I don't always have to be doing things. And I can do things on my own schedule and just try my best, and my best is just gonna be it, my best. And so, and letting myself have those times to recuperate and just really listen to my body, especially if I need to take a nap and I'm tired and I take a nap. Or maybe I want to sleep in one day, so I sleep in. So I'm really trying hard to do that. And another thing that I'm working on is losing weight and exercising and really get those endorphins going. So I have some motivation to do something. And so this week, I actually didn't work out on Monday. I didn't work out on Wednesday. I did work out last Friday. Did I? What did I do last Friday? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. No, I didn't work out last Friday, I didn't work out on Monday, and I didn't work out on Wednesday. So technically I missed 3 workouts now. I'm hoping to work out this Friday. Yeah. But you know what? Again, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I have weighed myself, and even though I said like it seems like I'm going the opposite direction and gaining weight, I actually started losing weight again. So, and for me, I think most of it has to do with my diet and like retaining water. Because for me, I retain water really easy. And so for me, losing 5 pounds and gaining 5 pounds could be a day. I know, it's like ridiculous. So I usually don't like really think too much about gaining or losing 5 pounds because I'm like, it just probably is water weight. And yeah, so also this week, even though I haven't been working out, I have been eating better. I've been looking up recipes about eating. Because my mom was on the strict diet, like she could only eat certain foods 5 days prior to her her operation or her procedure, and then the day before she had to eat nothing but liquids. And being a diabetic, we had to be very careful of what we got her. So when I went shopping for her to make sure she had the proper food. I also shop for myself to do meal prep stuff, and I will be releasing videos on that. I did record myself making some of that stuff, and yeah, I kind of found recipes and then just kind of like winged it. So I think it turned out okay. I felt really bad because the first two my mom could eat because it was things that she was allowed to eat. The last one that I made, she wasn't allowed to eat. So I promised her that I would make those dishes again so that she could eat them now that she's done. So yeah, so it's very important for me that not only I'm healthy, but my mom's healthy as well, so we can go and travel the world together. And yeah, I don't know. Would anyone ever be interested in watching like a travel video with me and my mom? I think what sets us apart is we're not really young. My mom's going to be 69 this year. I'm 35. Me and my mom, between us both have health issues, but they're both really controlled by medication. So as long as I'm taking my medication, I'm fine. My mom, the same thing. Hers is more diet medication. She has high blood pressure and she's a diabetic. But, you know, hers, she only takes medication. She, you know, is more diet controlled, and she hasn't had, like, her blood sugar has been really good for many years. She's also a former alcoholic, so her blood pressure is really, really good, and she hasn't, like, drank in literally a couple years. And even though that's a struggle for her, she's gotten a lot better at it because she notices how when she does drink, her health seems to deteriorate more again. So as long as she's staying in a good, healthy place, then she's a lot better. And she really wants to travel. And I really want to see her travel because I think it's important that we express to people that it's never too late to follow your dreams. And so I want to make sure my mom gets to travel the world and see everything that she wants to see. So, yeah. Well, she's still able to. She's 69. My mom's pretty active. And even to her own detriment. My mom's like the person who will climb up on a stool or a ladder or something and like to go get something, and we're like, oh my god, we're like having a heart attack. Like, she falls, she's totally breaking something. And we're like, get down. Yeah, she drives me nuts sometimes. She doesn't want to believe she's old or fragile in any way. And to be honest, I'm beginning to think maybe she's gotten a lot better. Because she has fallen and hasn't actually broke. So, yeah. Yeah, so for me, I think the difference between me and my mom is I eat a lot of meat, and I'm really good with meat. And even though vegetables are good and I like vegetables, I find that if I eat too many raw vegetables, it doesn't work well in my system. So I cook vegetables and more meat. And I did talk about this before, but I do eat more for my blood type. My mother actually has a different blood type than me. And her blood type told her that she should eat more fruits and vegetables and grains. And I'm supposed to stay away from grains. So that's what I've been doing this week. And hopefully I think that's what's been working for me. And it's reminding me that's what works for me, is to stay away from specifically wheat. Wheat is something that really does not work well with me. It makes me bloated. It makes me retain water. It doesn't sit well in my stomach. And I've been really focusing on recipes that don't have gluten in them. So yeah, so my mom has blood type A, which is more meat. More vegetables and stuff. And so yeah. So because we have different dietary needs, cooking stuff is trying to find a middle ground, or doing things that's like a little for her and maybe changing a little bit for me, or doing things that like we just switch things out. And so yeah, but that's been our meal prep, and it's been going very, very well for me. And yeah, and next week I will hopefully definitely gonna work out on Friday, and hopefully work out on Monday, and definitely get back to my aqua size Wednesday because I really do enjoy it. And yeah, I guess that's basically it. That was my weekly weight loss update. Hopefully this video isn't too long. I'm going to try to edit it down. And the other thing I'm doing is, so I have my little Fitbit here that shows my sleeping patterns. And one thing that I've noticed, because I've actually been looking at it, I always assume that I've been sleeping 9 hours, and sometimes I have, but all this week I've been sleeping like 6 hours. because I've just had a hard time. So many things are on my mind, there's so many things on the go, and I'm just not having good quality sleep. So I'm really going to be working on my sleep hygiene this next week, and hopefully that works out, because if you're not getting enough sleep and your body's really tired, that also plays a part in weight gain too. So I'm really going to focus on those things in the upcoming week. Other than that, I will see you next week, and hopefully I won't be late this time. I'm really going to try. And also, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I am going to be talking about other videos. I'm going to be uploading new videos. I'm going to be doing more cooking ones and showing you some of the recipes that I've been creating. And another video that I will be doing is about my DNA test. Because, yeah, there's going to be something interesting happening with that. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.